So what you're given is find the obtuse angle with the same sign as these here. So I started with 45 and I found sine of 45 after making sure that my graph settings were set to degrees. And after I made sure of that, I just typed in sine of 45 and I got this number here. So what I did then was I took 180 degrees, which is just a line, and then I subtracted 45 degrees. And if you take 180 and subtract an acute angle, then you're going to get an obtuse angle, which is what you need to get. So when you subtract 45 from 180, you get 135. And when I put in sine of 135, it was the same thing as sine of 45. And so I wrote that down in my notebook. And then I did the same thing for the next part. And now I'm going to find the obtuse angle with the same sign as pi over 3. So what I'm going to do first is change my graph settings to radians. And delete all of these because those are no longer the right answers. So I'm going to go to functions, sine, and what was it, pi over 3? Yeah, pi over 3. Oh, where's pi? Help. Oh, for the love of God, where's pi over 3? Oh, so here's pi, I found it. So you do pi over 3, and you get that number there. So 180 degrees in radians is the same thing as just pi. You can use your unit circle for that. I'm looking at mine right now because I don't think I could use it without it at the moment. So 180 degrees is the same thing as pi. 90 degrees is pi over 2, and 180 degrees is just pi. So if you take pi over 3 and subtract it by pi, you're going to get 2 pi over 3. So I'm going to go to functions, I'm going to go to sine, I'm going to go to 2 pi over 3. And it's the same thing. And you can write that down. And you're going to do the exact same thing for the next part, which is pi over 6. I'll just do it anyway in case you're having trouble. So functions, sine, pi over 6. And there you go. Cool. Swiggity swag. And then, so pi minus pi over 6 is 5 pi over 6. So I'm going to go to sine 5 pi over 6, and it's the same thing. There you go. Bam. Perfect. And now you have that one done. Swiggity swag.